And this is from the most excellent 2017 It, second adaptation of the Stephen King book. Okay, so we got one character. We're coming straight down in on Bill here. So whenever it's straight on in, as we kind of have here, his eyes are going a little screen left, but by and large, this is a straight down the line neutral shot, which allows him to kind of go in any direction at this point. So he's his look is right, emptying the shot, as we have here with a door. This is a way to reset the 180. Now we have a new 180, which is, we're looking straight down the line again. So the next shot, whatever it happens to be, is neutral. You can turn whichever way he wants, and it's legal. He's coming straight at camera. So the 180 is, we're straight down the 180 line again. He's going to look over that shoulder. So chances are pretty good the next shot will have him moving from screen right to screen left. Again, sort of down the barrel there, 180. And we didn't. Because this is a neutral, pretty straight in shot, straight down the line. He's looking essentially directly over the camera, allows him to come in from any direction. So the 180 line is established going screen left to screen right. We're back down the middle, so we could do either. Point of view, down the middle, could do either. The chances are he's going to go from left to right, though, in the subsequent shot here, which is correct. So his line of action is coming in left to right there. His body turns. So now he is, he's looking here, looking straight down, but his eyes are screen right to screen left. Again, the look is driven by the action of the character. Camera's moving. Camera's moving to reveal a little something over here. I'm not sure what that is. Sound reminds us that that's important. And if our line used to be here, his look towards the door makes it now straight towards us. We're in the door, essentially, so he's looking towards us. He may veer a little left to kind of keep, there he goes, to keep with the 180 of the previous shot. But this is a continuous shot now. Notice he went a little towards the right. His eyes turned to the right. Point of view shot, neutral, so he can come in from any side. Now he's going from left to right. His action takes him in a U shape, so he was going that way, now he's going this way. No cut, so it's continuous, so now the 180, the line of action is over that way. And we're pretty straight down the line. Pretty straight down the line. We're basically looking from his eyes straight out and then straight into his eyes. And then whenever he's in motion, his action between cuts is directing the line of action. So that little J turn that he made there, pointing towards screen right, coming in screen right, chances are he'll hit the bottom of the stairs here and do a little turn, and this will be continuous. Maybe we'll cut to his point of view. There's a cut, but it's continuing his left-right motion. Coming straight down, then he takes his turn. So the 180, very mobile, even and especially when there's only one character on screen. Here's another one of these, also in the dark, also scary, but this one's from an animated film, which makes it less scary, perhaps. Incredibles 2. Elastigirl is checking out this dude's suspect apartment. She begins our shot coming straight in down the line, makes a little screen left turn. Her eyes are looking screen left. We're going to stay on, this is our line. We're never going to go back here. We're always going to stay over here for this bit. She reaches in, still on that side of the door. You know, if the line is in the middle of the door, we're on the south side of it here, right? She's on the north side of it. Let's see what neutral shot we get there. Still in that, there's the line. Okay, She made kind of a look. Let's take a look and see where her eyes go. Straight into camera. And that gives us this. Now, reset 180. So presumably she's going to come down this path. She's walking straight down the line. We're favoring that side of her again. So it's a little like the doorway 180 is still in place. Still on this side of the line. We could go over her right shoulder if we wanted. Camera doesn't. Point of view shot, reset. 180 can be anywhere. So now with that reset shot, she's moving from screen left to screen right. So here's somewhat of a tricky one, right? This makes her change direction a little bit. So the 180 rule is there to avoid confusion. And there's very little to get confused about when we see the same character from a new angle without an interruption of time or space. So you could say conceivably that the new line is here. We're on this side of it, and then we're on this side of it. So there's that line. We were over there, now we're over here. So it doesn't necessarily have to be straight down the barrel. Pretty straight in. Which allowed us to get off of that side of her and onto this side of her. And we're sort of still on that side of her. Point of view shot, resets, whatever we want it to be next. Eyes upper right, screen right. I think there was a head turn there. It was pretty quick. Superhero quick. Let's see. So I think she used, it's really hard to see here, but I think she used to be looking that way and her head turned up this way to hear the clock, or here to turn the clock. See, hear the clock. And again, sort of following straight into the character. If you see her move within the shot, as we do right here, that's motion within the shot that allows you to dictate the new line of action. And that way. Still going that way. Looking down. I'll probably stay on this side of her shoulder. If the line was here, we're still kind of over here. It's really about maintaining the some screen direction. She'll continue to move in the direction that we've seen. And then this is a great exploratory scene, right? This is a character discovering things at the same time as the audience is discovering it. So when she looks at a thing and we cut to the thing, it's a great way to suck the audience in and make them a participant. Hey, what's Elastigirl seeing? Well, it's the same thing I'm seeing. In a dialogue scene between two or more people, the line of action does not necessarily need to be from head to head. It can be between the characters, perpendicular to them as well. They enter this library in Venice, and presumably we've got a line of action. Camera's over here. Everybody's kind of lining up and looking. She's we kind of established a line here. She's talking to them. And then she exits. Now you can imagine that that line is somewhere over here, somewhere over here. And let's imagine a world where it stays between these two characters. This is the 180. We're over on this side of it, and we won't go over on that side of it. Okay, that line is here. We're definitely on this side of it. Even when Jones opens his book, this is still, we're still right on it, coming down it. It's a weird cut, but as long as we stay on Marcus Brody's left shoulder and, sort of west of that, we're in the gold here. So again, we're there. I think there's a very good argument as to why this looks this way. We never see what's behind us here. The camera never goes over here. This is a set. This is a very convincing set with great lighting over here that suggests a big window. Stained glass light coming over here, keeping the warm light on these characters. But if we scrub ahead, we'll see that always over here for the whole thing. And even when we come back, camera avoids looking over on that side. So this is the set. Somewhere over here is the end of the space.